We will get started in 1 second. We are waiting for people to join. Thank you. Hello, Ava. Thank you for joining, but do not call me a dork. Leave my live now. Thank you. Same with you, Tricky. Get out of my live. I don't want you here. Now, can you see me and can you hear me? I need to know before I begin, okay? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Today is a wonderful day because today is Monday and I love Mondays. Mondays is my absolute favorite day of the week. All right, good. I'm glad you can hear me and see me. Now, I'm going to go over the rules of my live stream in case you are new here, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro-school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. If you even think about saying anything bad about school, you will be dealt with. Trust me. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to compliment me. Or no, to say something nice to me, okay? Because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, then you are required to compliment me. Because the larger it is, the longer the message stays on my screen, and I do not want a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Anyways, let's get started. I can't wait to see what amazing comments you're going to leave in my live stream. I'm so excited. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Fan says, hey, Megamind, I'm behind you. No, you're not. You're not behind me, okay? You're a liar. That's what you are, fans. You're going on the bad student list. How dare you? You are in every single one of my live streams. In every single one. You are rude and disrespectful. That's not funny, okay? It is not funny to be rude and disrespectful in my live stream. Leave my live now if you are going to do that. Thank you. Jeez, you broke my pen. Don't call me Megamind either, okay? That's not funny. I'm not Megamind. I do not have a big forehead. Nicole, welcome back. Thank you for joining, Nicole. Nicole says, it is my mom's birthday. Put her on the good list. Of course I will, Nicole. Nicole's mother is on my good student list now. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything good, you go on the... No, if you say anything bad, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything good, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and you say nice things to me. Thank you. It is not that hard to be nice. Happy birthday to your mother, Nicole. I hope she has a wonderful day. Frosty the Snowman, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Frosty says, what's your school lunches most of the time? My school loves to serve chicken fingers and pasta. It is so amazing. I love cafeteria food so much. I think it is absolutely amazing. I refuse to eat anything that was not made in my school cafeteria. That is how much I love it, okay? Thank you, Frosty. I'm going to put you on the good student list for that wonderful question. And Frosty, that $5 super chat is the #1, largest one of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 super chat of every single live stream. And right now, it is you, Frosty. You are going to be named number 62 on the official Koi Dog honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, Frosty. Thank you. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. Tricky says, hey, nerd, want to get a swirly by me? No, that's not funny. Do not talk about bullying me in my live stream. That is disrespectful. Leave my live now, Tricky. You're going on the bad student list. Unbelievable. TMD, thank you for the super chat. TMD says, why is staying home so boring? I like school more. I agree completely. I absolutely hate being at home. I wish I could be at school for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but apparently that's against the law, and I think that's a stupid law. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. TMD, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, but I do not make any moderators, okay? I do not have anyone be a moderator. I have my live stream with no mods. Thank you. Frosty, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Jeez. Frosty says, I'm in your walls, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, you're not. You are not in my walls, okay? What you are is a liar on my cellular device screen. Leave my live now. You are not funny, Frosty. I am taking your name off of the good student list, and I am putting you on the bad student list. How dare you say that you're in my walls? That is disrespectful. That is cyberbullying. That is not funny. You are going to leave my live now. However, even though you are a rude student, Frosty, that $10 super chat is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is you, Frosty. You are going to be named number 62. Thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. That's crazy. Thank you, Frosty. Even though you're a liar. Thank you. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says school sucks, Megamind, Koi, Dora. Okay. Number one, school does not suck. Leave my live if you think school sucks. Number two, I look nothing like Megamind, okay? I am not bald. I do not have a big forehead. Enough of that. And third, I do not look like Dora the Explorer, okay? I look better than Dora, okay? I had this hair before Dora had it, so thank you very much. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan said, what was your favorite book in English class? I gotta go with every single one because I love reading. I read every single book in my English class, and I loved every single one. There is no book out there that I do not like. I love books so much. Thank you. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says science and atoms are better, pun intended. Thank you, Nicole. I like that. You know what? You're going on the good student list with your mother. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that. Thank you. Frosty, thank you for the $5 super chat. Frosty says, I'm sorry. Fine. Only because you apologized, I'm going to cross your name out of the bad student list, and I will put you back on the good student list. If you do anything else, though, you are getting kicked out of my live. Thank you very much. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you sit there and you shut up if you have nothing nice to say. Thank you very much. It is not that hard to be nice. Why are you in my live stream if you do not like school? It makes absolutely no sense. Son Hin, thank you for the super chat. Son says, I just passed my driving test. Good for you, Son Hin. I'm proud of you. You are going on my good student list. That is a very hard test, and I'm glad that you passed, okay? I had to take my driver's test 5 times, I think. So you did a very good job. Thank you. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says, I flushed my teacher and homework down the toilet. Okay. Do not talk about toilets in my live stream. That is potty humor, and that is unacceptable. We do not speak like that here. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. There will be no mentions of toilet humor. Thank you very much. Fans, you are going on the super bad student list. Before it goes away, I want to do one more shout out to Frosty. Frosty sent a $10 yellow super chat, which is insane. That's the number one largest one of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Frosty's name is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it is Frosty. Frosty's going to be named number 62. Thank you so much, Frosty. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Frosty. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Nicole says, Tricky also called me Megamind too. Well, Tricky is already on the bad student list, so thank you for bringing that to my attention, though. There is no cyberbullying here, okay? I do not look like Megamind. No one here looks like Megamind. Leave my live now if you're going to call people names. That's not funny. We do not do that here. Thank you. No. I'm seeing so many rude and disrespectful comments. I need to go over the rules of my live stream again. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro-school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to comment anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here, you are required to compliment me. Because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate rude comments. Thank you very much. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says, can I fight you? Get up. No, you cannot fight me. That is illegal. That is against the school rules. Fans, leave my live now. I want you out of here. Leave now. I demand that you leave. As the owner of this live stream, I demand that you get out of my live now. You need to respect my authority, okay? I am the owner of this live stream. And if I tell you to do something, you do it, no questions asked. So leave my live now. If you are in here and you do not like school, leave my live now. If you are in here and you're going to cyberbully me, leave my live now. We do not tolerate any disrespect here. Thank you very much. Some people are so rude. Ethan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Ethan says, knock, knock. All right, who's there? Ethan says, Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer, who? Ethan says, I say Dora the Explorer, you? Ha 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 ha. Are you calling me Dora the Explorer with a knock knock joke? Ethan, that is honestly really embarrassing and pathetic. You are going on my bad student list. What about me looks like Dora the Explorer? Tell me. What? What about me? I don't have a backpack. I don't have boots, okay? I am not Dora. Leave my live now. It's not funny, okay? I'm sick of it. I've had it. You are not allowed to join my live and call me names. That is not only disrespectful, but you are wasting everyone's time. Everyone in my live stream loves school and wants to hear me talk about how amazing school is, and you are ruining that live. Leave my live now. Ethan, you're on the bad student list. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, how much do you like school? Because school is the most amazing thing to ever exist. BOC, thank you for that $5 super chat. BOC says, what's your favorite subject? Mine is social studies and math. Good for you, BOC. My favorite subject is mathematics, because it's called mathematics, not math, but it's okay. You seem like a good student, so I'm going to put you on my good student list. Thank you, BOC. I love mathematics because I love doing homework and learning and doing difficult questions. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that so much, BOC. Thank you. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says, no, I'm the owner of Megamind. No, I am the owner of this live stream. As you can see, it says this is Koi Dog's live stream. I am Koi Dog. If I tell you you need to get out of my live stream, then you need to get out of my live stream. I do not want you here. You are a cyberbully. You are not allowed in my live. Thank you very much. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 200 subscribers away from 573,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Thank you so much. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you. Jalissa, thank you for the super chat. I remember you, Jalissa. Jalissa says, who is your favorite tote strident? I do not know what you're trying to say there. I don't know what a tote strident is. But if that's school-related, then I love it. If it's not school-related, then I do not care for it, and you need to leave my live. Thank you very much. Honestly, why are you here if you don't like school, okay? There are hundreds of people in this live stream, okay? And I expect each and every one of you to like school. Because in case you don't know, this is a pro-school live stream. That means we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to be here and say that you do not like school. That is not okay. Leave my live now if you're going to do that. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, I'm under your seat. No, you're not. You lied to me before, and I know that you're lying to me again, fans. Leave my live now. I do not want you here. Thank you. Tord, thank you for the super chat. Tord says school sucks. No, it does not. You suck. Leave my live now. School is the most entertaining thing to ever exist. Tord, you are going on my bad student list. Unbelievable. Jalissa, thank you for the super chat. Jalissa says, I mean, who's your favorite student? My favorite student is myself, because I think I'm the best student of all time. Thank you, Jalissa. You're going on the good student list. Now, I'm seeing a lot of rude and disrespectful comments, so I am going to go over the rules of my live stream again. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro-school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here, okay? Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you do not have to, but if you do, you are required to say something nice to me because I am forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I do not want a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. One more shout out to Frosty, though. Frosty sent a $10 yellow super chat, which is crazy. That's the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Frosty's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it is Frosty. Frosty's going to go on the honor rolls, name number 62 if it stays that way. Thank you once again for that $10 yellow super chat. That's crazy. Dragon, thank you for the super chat. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, put Ava on the bad list. She flushed her homework. Oh, I will. Thank you for informing me of that. No one should be flushing their homework down the toilet. That is gross. That is disrespectful. That is not funny. Your teacher puts in so much time and effort into creating amazing homework assignments for us. And for you to disrespect her like that is honestly so embarrassing. Leave my live now. You are not funny if you do not like homework. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, how much do you love homework? I want to know. Tord, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Tord. Evil Cameraman, thank you for the super chat. Evil Cameraman says, blood looks like Megamind. Okay. Please do not use the word blood in my live stream, okay? That is a meme word, and we do not speak meme in this live stream, okay? We follow the school rules here. And number two, I look nothing like Megamind. I do not have a large forehead. I am not blue. I am not bald. I am the polar opposite of Megamind. Thank you very much, Evil, but you are going on my bad student list. Leave my live now. I do not want you here. No one wants you here, actually. So get out now. Milk, thank you for the $5 super chat. Milk says school sucks. Okay. Milk, I said very specifically, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down there, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. That was rude. That was disrespectful. Leave my live now. I'm forced to look at that rude message for multiple minutes now. How dare you? You're on the bad student list, Milk. I don't want you here. Leave my live now. I want you out of my live if you do not like school. That is not funny, okay? This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Thank you very much. Ryan Gaming, thank you for the $5 super chat. Ryan says, you are the smartest and school is the best. Everyone is just jealous of your pure intelligence. Thank you, Ryan. I know I'm the smartest and the best. I'm so glad you agree. Ryan, you are going on my good student list. Thank you so much for complimenting me. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me how amazing I am. I want you to compliment me. I want you to leave a comment about what your favorite part of me is. Thank you. And if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 573,000 subscribers. That is insane. We are 900 subscribers away from 574,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there this live stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm the Jam. Thank you for the super chat. I'm the Jam says chicken butt. Okay. We are not going to be talking about chicken butts in my live stream. That is inappropriate. Thank you very much. Leave my live now. How dare you say that in a super chat? I said very specifically, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice because I'm forced to read every super chat out loud. Leave my live now. Jalissa, thank you for the super chat. Jalissa says, by the way, my friend hit the teacher. I'm not her friend. Good, Jalissa. That is horrible. Thank you. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan says, what happens if I'm on the honor roll and I do it again? If you're talking about real life, then that's a very good thing. If you're talking about the official Koi Dog honor roll, then you go on it a second time. I have people on here who have been on here 3 times, which is crazy. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that so much. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says Lord Koi Quad. No, I do not look like Lord Farquaad. Leave my live now. That's not funny. X-Ram, thank you for the super chat. X-Ram says, my sister got caught cheating on her test. Good. She deserves to get caught if she's cheating. That is unacceptable. Jojo, thank you for the $5 super chat. Jojo says, I have the final test tomorrow. Do you think I will be good? I really tried to study. You need to study for the rest of your night. There is no reason to be watching my live stream when you should be studying. Thank you very much. Milk, thank you for the $5 super chat again. Milk says, my bad school is amazing. Good, Milk. I'm going to cross your name out of my bad student list. Oh my gosh. Dominic Mahardy just sent a $50 pink super chat. Wow. Dominic, that is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is you, Dominic. You are going to be named number 62 on the honor roll. Thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat. The #1 largest one of my entire live stream. That is crazy, Dominic. You are going to go on my super good student list. Thank you so much. In case you don't know, I keep track of what you say and do in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful about school, you go on my bad student list. If you say anything good about school, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and you say nice things about school. Thank you very much. It is not that hard to be nice. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 400 subscribers away from 574,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. You don't have to, though. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Thank you. Once again, thank you, Dominic. Make sure you subscribe to Dominic. That's crazy. Thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat. Joseph Jaquez, thank you so much for the 2 Koi Dog memberships. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dukes, thank you for the super chat. Duke says, I get the best grades and school is the best. No, you don't, because I get the best grades. No one gets better grades than me. So for you to come into my live stream and claim that you get better grades than me is honestly pathetic, and you need to leave my live. No one is smarter than me. No one is better than me. Thank you very much, Dukes. But I'm so glad you think school is the best, because school is absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad you agree. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, nice wig, Dora. I am not wearing a wig. This is my real hair. Do not come into my live stream if you are going to cyberbully me. That is not funny. Leave my live now. I do not want you here. Thank you very much. Why are you here? Why are you here if you are going to say rude things about school? This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Leave my live if you do not like school. No one wants you here. Thank you very much. Eric, thank you for the super chat. Eric says, I never study and still get A's. Eric, I'm going to inform your teacher of what you just said, and I'm going to make sure that your teacher gives you F's for that. You should always be studying. I study for 17 hours every single day, and that is why I have straight A pluses. That is something that you cannot say, because that will never happen to you, because you don't study. You're a loser. Thank you, Eric. You are going on my bad student list. How dare you? Leave my live now. If you do not study, you need to leave my live. Orb, thank you for the super chat. Orb says, stop yapping, blood. I am not yapping. Let me make that very clear. I'm saying stuff that is very educational and very useful. So leave my live stream if you think I'm yapping. And do not call me blood. That is a meme word, and memes are not allowed in my live stream. Thank you very much. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are 100 subscribers away from 574,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Please subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I want to do one more shout out to Dominic real quick. Dominic sent a $50 pink super chat, which is insane. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Dominic's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it is Dominic Mahardy. Dominic's going to be named number 62 on the honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you, Dominic, so much for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, the $50 super chat. That's crazy. Easy, thank you for the super chat. Milk, thank you for the super chat. Milk says, anyway, I'm going to go study for my tests now. Good. You better leave my live. I do not want you here if you have to study. You should have your full undivided attention onto your textbook. You should not be watching me while you are doing schoolwork. Thank you very much. I want everyone in my live stream to tell me, what is your favorite part about school? I want to know. Stagno, thank you for the super chat. Stagno says, can you just bow? I do not know what SYBAU means, but I hope that that's something nice. So thank you so much. I am so glad you are being nice to me. Bow to you too, Stagno. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan, that is inappropriate. I'm not reading that. How dare you send an inappropriate super chat? I said very specifically, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. Thank you very much. And if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down here like Dominic did, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. So thankfully, Dominic did not send a rude message, because that $50 super chat is sitting on my screen for like 20 minutes. So thank you, Dominic, for not sending a rude message. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says, school is prison, I get better grades. School is not prison, and I get the best grades. School is the best thing to ever exist. I guarantee that all 2,000 people in this live stream absolutely loves school and would do anything for school. I personally would do anything for school because that is how much I love school. Crazy, thank you for the super chat. Crazy says POV, you skipped school. I hope you have never skipped school because if you have ever skipped school, then you're going to get in very serious trouble. That is going to go on your permanent record and your life will be over. Thank you very much. Leave my live now if you have ever skipped school. That is unacceptable. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 574,000 subscribers. That is insane. We are 500 subscribers away from 575,000 subscribers. That would be crazy if we got there this live stream. Thank you so much for all the support. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Jalissa, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. That is why you are on my good student list. Thank you. Kita, thank you for the super chat. Kita says, I am so gonna go to school in a full fursuit. Is that against your school rules? Because if that's against your school rules, you are not allowed to do that, okay? Please do not do that if that's against your school rules. Orb, thank you for the super chat. Orb says, social studies is better than math. No, it is not. Mathematics is infinitely better than social studies. Social studies is lame and boring and stupid when it's compared to mathematics. Even though social studies is a lot of fun, it is nothing compared to mathematics. Milk, thank you for the $5 super chat. Milk says, my favorite subject is math. Thank you, Milk. That is why you are on my good student list. Thank you, Milk. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Airsoft, thank you for the super chat. Airsoft says, shut up. I'll be with the teacher in the back. You shut up. Leave my live now. Do not tell me what to do in my own live stream. Why are you here if you do not like school? I don't get it. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything rude or disrespectful about school in my live stream. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. We are 100 subscribers away from 575,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Butter, thank you for the super chat. Butter says, do you go on to Skibbity as well? Or no, I'm not reading. That's inappropriate. Leave my live now. Do not use mean words in my live stream. Mason and Eric, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Bug, thank you for the super chat. Bug, hello to you too. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bentley, thank you for that $10 super chat. Bentley, that is the second largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that, Bentley. Bentley says, I skipped school today. What are you going to do about it? I'm going to put you on my bad student list. How dare you, Bentley? Leave my live now. You are rude. You are disrespectful. I want everyone on my live stream to say, L. Bentley. I want everyone to tell me that you should never skip school. I want to know, have you ever skipped school? Yes or no? And you better say no, because school is the best thing to ever exist. Abex, thank you for the super chat. Abex says, don't mind me skipping school just to go outside and destroy Mars for good. What are you talking about? You cannot destroy a planet, okay? You obviously need to go to school because you obviously don't know that. Mimi, thank you for the super chat. I remember you, Mimi. Mimi says, I have 12th grade knowledge in mathematics and I have a 9th grade knowledge in reading, but chill, that's good. I'm only in 2nd grade. Good for you, Mimi. That is good to hear. I'm so glad you are so smart. Jacob, get that golden poop off of my screen. That is gross. Get that off. Leave now. That is disgusting. Thank you. Now, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 575,000 subscribers. That is insane. Please be sure to subscribe. We're only 600 subscribers away from 576,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe. I'll appreciate that so much. Do it now. Thank you. Eric, thank you for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that, Eric. Thank you so much for that. Now, I want to do one more shout out to Dominic Mahardy, if you can see it. Dominic Mahardy sent a $50 pink super chat, which is crazy. That $50 super chat is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Dominic's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now, it is Dominic. Dominic is going to be name number 62 on the honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Dominic, for that $50 pink super chat, the #1 largest one of my entire live stream. Make sure you subscribe to them. That is crazy. Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Spencer says gym is better than math. No, it's not. Ninja, leave my live. I don't know what's going on with people with that golden poop emoji, but that's not funny. That is rude. You are covering my face. That is inappropriate. Leave my live now. Eric says, can I please be excused to use the bathroom? No, you cannot. You are not allowed to use the bathroom in my live stream. That is disrespectful. To everyone sending a golden poop, thank you for that, but leave my live. That's not funny. That is disrespectful. Leave my live now. You are ruining my live. Unbelievable. Linda Thompson, thank you for that $5 super chat, Linda. Linda, you did not leave a rude message, so you are going to go on my good student list. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for not leaving a rude message. Bentley, thank you so much for that $10 super chat, Bentley. That is the second largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that. Bentley says, I hate school so much and you don't make me scared. Oh, you better get scared by me. I'm a very scary individual. You do not want to be my enemy. Trust me. Bentley, you are going on my super bad student list. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on my bad student list. If you say anything nice to me, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and you say nice things to me. Thank you. It is not that hard to be nice. Thank you very much. Why are you in my live stream if you do not like school? That makes absolutely no sense, okay? This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say rude or bad things about school here. Thank you very much. Minnie and Ninja, leave my live. I don't want those golden poops on my screen. That is not funny. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. We just hit 576,000 subscribers. That is insane. We are 1,000 subscribers away from 577,000 subscribers. That would be crazy if we hit that this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Do it now. Thank you. Minnie, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yay, thank you for the super chat. Yay says, L. Bentley, I have never. Thank you, Yay. I do not understand why people are sending super chats saying that they hate school. That is not only not funny, it is disrespectful. Thank you. Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Jacob says, hello, I hate school. Hello, Jacob. I hate you. Leave my live now. You're not funny. You're rude. You're disrespectful, Jacob. Leave my live now. I want to do one more shout out to Dominic Mahardy real quick. Dominic sent a $50 pink super chat, which is insane. Make sure you subscribe to Dominic because that is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Dominic's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every live stream, and right now it is Dominic. Dominic's going to be named number 62 on the honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Dominic, for that $50 pink super chat. That is crazy. Thank you so much for that. Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Spencer says, can I go fill up my water bottle? No, you are not allowed to ignore my live stream. When I am live, you are required to listen to me, okay? This is my live stream, and I tell you what to do here. I am the owner of this live stream. If you disrespect me, there will be very serious consequences. Thank you very much. Now, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 576,000 subscribers. We are 500 subscribers away from 577,000 subscribers. That would be absolutely insane if we got there this live stream. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bentley, thank you for the $5 super chat. Bentley says, oh my bad, I'm sorry, not sorry. Leave my live, Bentley. We do not allow rude people in my live stream, and you are a rude person. Leave my live now. If you are here to say rude and disrespectful things to me, guess what? I want you to leave my live. No one wants you here. Chaser, leave my live. Enough with that poop emoji. That's not even funny. That's rude and disrespectful. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says, Ava ate the teacher's wig. She is a W. School sucks. Our teacher does not wear a wig, and school does not suck. You suck for saying that. Leave my live now. You are not funny. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently 200 subscribers away from 577,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Do it now. Thank you. Do it now. Thank you. Bentley, geez, Bentley. Thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat, Bentley. That is the second largest super chat of my entire live stream. That is crazy. Bentley, thank you so much. Bentley says, oh my bad, sorry, not sorry. Leave my live now, Bentley. You are not funny. When I tell you to do something, you do it. I am the owner of this live stream. I told you to leave my live. So that means that you are legally required to leave my live. I do not want you here. No one wants you here. You are ruining my live stream, and no one wants you here ruining my live stream. Thank you very much. Officer Bob, leave my live. Enough with that golden poop emoji. That is not funny. Same with you, Jacob. That's disrespectful. Enough of that. Mimi, thank you for the super chat. Mimi says, school is immortal? Yes, it is. Thank you. Eclipse, thank you for the super chat. Eclipse says, hi, do you like video games or no? No, I do not. I hate video games. You would never see me play a video game that is not funny, okay? Video games are a waste of time and they rot your brain. You will never see me play a video game ever. Thank you, Eclipse. I appreciate that. I want to do one more shout out to Dominic. I can't thank him enough for that. I can't thank Dominic enough for that because that $50 super chat is insane. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, Dominic's name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is Dominic. Dominic's going to be named number 62 on the honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much, Dominic, for that $50 pink super chat. The #1 largest one of my entire live stream. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Spencer says, I'm not scared of you or your list. You should be scared of me, Spencer. You're going on the bad student list. In case you don't know what the list is, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. Fans, leave my live now. How dare you? You sent 22 golden poop emojis. Are you kidding me? That is disgusting. Leave my live now. It's not funny. If you say anything good about school, though, you go on my good student list. So I suggest you say nice things about school. Thank you very much. Why are you here if you do not like school? I genuinely do not get it. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say rude things about school here. Fans, leave my live now. That's not funny. That's not funny. Leave my live now. Sheila, thank you for the $5 super chat. Sheila says, I love school so much. Thank you, Sheila. You are going on my good student list. It is so nice to have a good student here. Thank you so much. Jalissa, thank you for the super chat. Jalissa, you know what? You're going to go on my very good student list. You're right. I do have a super good student list, and you are going to go on it. Thank you so much, Jalissa. I appreciate that so much. Kaylea, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, nobody is scared of your bad list or you. Trust me. I guarantee that the hundreds of people in my live stream are terrified of me. They're terrified of my bad list. So I suggest you do not get on my bad side. Thank you very much. Burger King, thank you for that super chat, but do not say that you hate school here. That is not funny. That is rude. Why are you in my live stream then if you hate school? That's not funny. That is so unbelievably rude. The Riddler, thank you for the super chat. The Riddler says, I love video games. I hope you love detention, because that's where you're going to go, Riddler. You're going on the bad student list. Leave my live now. I do not want you here. You are not funny. Laura Hogan, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I remember you, Laura. Laura says, hello, I love your videos and I love school too, and I'm also a teacher's pet, by the way. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for that $10 super chat. That's the third largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that, Laura. You are going on my good student list. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We just hit 577,000 subscribers. That is insane. Please be sure to subscribe. We are 800 subscribers away from 578,000 subscribers. That would be insane if we got there this live stream. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Paisley, thank you for the super chat. Paisley says, say chicken jockey, I love school. Only because you love school, I'll say that. Chicken jockey. Thank you, Paisley. You are going on my good student list. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tech, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Do says, when is the test? We have a test every day this week, so I hope you study. Adam, thank you for the super chat. Adam says, I love school. I hope we get extra homework. I hope so too. Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Spencer says, I'm reporting you to the school board. No, you are not, because the school board loves me. I am the best student of all time. Jason, thank you for the super chat. Jason says, I love your videos and school. Thank you, Jason. I know I'm so amazing. Thank you. Bentley, wow. Bentley, thank you so much for that $50 pink super chat, Bentley. Jeez. Bentley, that is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That is insane, Bentley. Thank you so much for that. If it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. You will be named number 62, along with Dominic, who will be number 63. Thank you so much for that $50 super chat. That is insane. You are still a bad. No, you know what? You apologize, Bentley. I'm gonna cross your name out and I'm gonna put you on the good student list. Thank you, Bentley, for finally being nice to me. Kay Lele, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. You are a good student. You are going on my good student list, Kay. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says Yapatron 9000 Pro Series. Leave my live now. You are not funny. I am not a Yapatron. Whoa. Are you kidding me? Tech just sent a $200 red super chat. Wow. Tech, that is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That is also the 3rd largest super chat I have ever gotten, ever. Tech, that is crazy. Tech, since you sent the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is you, You're going to be named number 62 on the official Koi Dog honor roll. Wow. That is insane. I can't thank you enough for that, I'm putting you on the super good. I'm not even gonna read what you said yet. I'm gonna hope you said something nice because your name is on my super good student list. Says, if this is accurate to real school, you will need this to supplement your salary. Love your humor. Okay. I'm so glad you love my humor, but I don't get what's humorous about this, okay? This is who I am. I'm not playing a character. This is not comedy. This is not a fun little show you watch. No. This is real life. This is serious. I am not acting. Thank you so much, I appreciate that so much. And yeah, I am in school, okay? Even though I'm 23 years old and graduated from college, I still am in school. So thank you so much for that, That is insane. I appreciate that so much, Tech. That is crazy. Thank you so much for that $200 red super chat. Subscribe to Tech. That is insane. Shout out to Wow. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for that. I mean, I can't thank you enough for that, There's nothing I can do to thank you for that. Just know that I really thank you for that. Thank you. Jedi Order, thank you for the $5 super chat. Jedi says, you are a yapper and an old student, probably failed 3 grades. I'll have you know that I could have skipped every single grade in the school system, but I love school so much that I did not want to do that. I did not want to skip out on any learning, so I decided to stay in school for as long as I possibly could. Thank you, Jedi. I am not a yapper, though, so you're on the bad student list. Leave my live now. Thank you. Bentley, oh my god. Bentley, thank you so much for that $100 red super chat. Jeez. Bentley, that is the 2nd largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that, Bentley. Jeez. Bentley says, I'm sorry, okay, forgive me. Bentley, I forgave you a while ago. I put you on my good student list, but for now, I'm going to double forgive. I'm going to put you on my super good student list, Bentley. That is insane. Just so you know, I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. I wrote Bentley right there, and I wrote Tech right there. I am not lying for views. I am actually writing your name down, just to make that very clear. Thank you so much, Bentley. I appreciate that so much. That's crazy. That $100 red super chat. That is insane. That is the 2nd largest super chat my entire live stream. I'm pretty sure that's the 4th largest super chat I've ever gotten in a live stream before, ever. So thank you so much for that, Bentley. That is insane. Thank you so much. That is crazy, Bentley. Wow. Bentley and shout out to both of them. Make sure you subscribe to both of them. That is absolutely crazy. Thank you so much for that. Now, I'm going to end the live stream in about 7 or 8 minutes. So please be sure to subscribe and spam your comments if you want me to see it, okay? DJ, thank you for the super chat. DJ says, I use my phone in school. First off, it's called a cellular device. And secondly, you should not be using that in school. That is not only disrespectful, that is inappropriate. Leave my live now. Jalissa, hello to you too, Jalissa. I like that I can see your comment now that you're green. Thank you for that. Roblox, thank you for the super chat, but change your username. You are not allowed to have a video game as your username. Roblox girl says, I loved school and you aren't the very best teacher. I'm not a teacher, okay? I'm a teacher's pet. And there is nothing wrong with that. You are not going to make fun of me for that. You know what? Thank you. I'm going to assume that you meant to compliment me, so thank you for that. Starry, thank you for the super chat. Starry says, I hate school, it's stupid. You know what else is stupid, Starry? Your face. Leave my live now. I do not want you here. Same with you, Jedi Order. Thank you for that super chat, but both of you leave my live. Dallas, thank you for the $5 super chat. Dallas says, you know I love school. School is good for your brains and makes them nice and strong. I get like every day, almost 100%. You make good videos. Thank you so much, Dallas. That is so amazing to hear. That is so nice, Dallas. You are going on my good student list. Thank you so much for that, Dallas. You are a very good student. I am so glad to hear that. See? It is not that hard to join my live and say nice things to me, okay? I really do not understand why people join my live just to say rude and disrespectful things to me. It is not funny. Thank you. Honestly, I don't get it. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. If you are here to say rude things about school, Marcus, leave my live. Leave my live, Marcus. Do not send that golden poop emoji. That's not funny. That is inappropriate. Thank you. I need to get back to my happy place. I'm getting too angry. I'm getting too upset. I'm going to pop a blood vessel or something. Thank you. All right. I am nice and calm now. Let's start over. Let's just have nice comments from here on out. Thank you. Drift Sport, thank you for the super chat. Drift says, all gibberish nonsense, just all ranting. No. You almost got me. I am not speaking gibberish. I am not speaking gibberish. This is not nonsense. This is very valuable stuff. Thank you. Starry, thank you for the super chat. Starry says, I hate school. I hate you. Leave my live now. I'm trying to be calm, but it is very hard to be calm with all of these rude and disrespectful comments, so please, enough of that. Marcus, thank you for that poop emoji, but leave my live. I've had enough of that. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, Ava punched a hole in your wall. No one punched a hole in my wall. Leave my live. No. Fans, Wyatt Rachel, leave my live now. I said enough of the poop emoji. That's not funny. Thank you. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan says, can I get a shout out because I'm on your honor roll, please? A shout out to Ethan Player 39. You are on my honor roll, so thank you so much for that. Drift Sport, thank you for the super chat. Drift says, teacher's pet isn't a good thing, LOL. Okay, nope, I'm done. I've had it. Teacher's pet is a good thing. There is nothing better than being a teacher's pet. You are pathetic, though. No one wants to be you. Whatever you are is a bad thing. I bet you're a terrible student who gets all Fs. You are nothing. You will never be anything. I am everything, though. You are nothing compared to me. Leave my live now, Drift. You are a horrible student. You are on the bad student list. How dare you? You are not funny. Addie, thank you for the super chat. Addie says, hi, I like school and I love your videos. You're nice. Thank you, Addie. I appreciate that. Roblox, thank you for the teacher's pet. Roblox says, I meant teacher's pet. No, I'm the best teacher's pet. Leave my live now. You are not funny. Wyatt, leave my live. I don't want you here. Leave. Alex, thank you for the super chat. You did not leave a message, but I'm going to assume that no message is a good message. So thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to be ending the live in 3 minutes. So please be sure to spam your comments if you want a higher chance of me seeing it, okay? While we're talking right now, before I end the live, I want to do one more shout out to Bentley and Dutech. Bentley and Dutech are insane. Just look at those. Look at those super chats. That is insane. Okay? There's nothing I can do to thank them. There's not much I can do to thank them, to give them the thanks that they deserve for that, because that is insane. Shout out to both of them. Subscribe to both of them. That is nuts. Colin, thank you for the super chat. Colin says, school sucks just like you. For your information, I do not suck. I'm amazing. Fans, leave my live. Leave. Wyatt, leave my live. Leave. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fans says, I'm under your bed stealing your food. Yeah. You are not under my bed, fans, because I have drawers under my bed. So there is nothing and no one that can fit under my bed. Thank you. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Tamara says, we had air testing and I left school early today. No, you should never leave school early. That is horrible. Thank you. Jalissa, thank you for the super chat. Jalissa says, can you prove that I'm on the very good student list? Yes, I can, right? You can see it, Jalissa, right here. You are right above my finger. It says Jalissa. It's hard to see because I did misspell it. I wrote a C instead of an L, but I wrote over it. But your name is on there. I do not lie when I say I write your name down on my good student, bad student list. I am many things, but I am not a liar, okay? I am not saying this just to get views. I am actually going to put your name on my list if I see you say something negative or bad about school. I am not lying about that. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school. Sorry, thank you for the super chat. Starry says, I'm going to say something bad, you big poo head. Okay, that is inappropriate. That's not funny. Leave my live now. You're not funny. Mimi, thank you for the super chat. Mimi says, put me on the good student list. Of course I will, Mimi. You are a good student. I remember you. I see you in a few live streams. Thank you for joining, Mimi. It's always interesting seeing people who return. Because I've been going live consistently for like 2-3 months now. So it's at the point where I start to recognize some people who are in my lives, which I think is really, really cool. So thank you, Mimi. I appreciate that. Roblox, thank you for the super chat. Roblox says, I was not trying to be rude, sorry. Thank you, Roblox. I appreciate the apology. I apologize to you too. You are going on the good student list. Carter Edits says, sloppy handwriting. My handwriting is the best handwriting to ever exist. Actually, though, real talk, I have very bad handwriting. When I was in school, when I was in elementary school, I remember my teacher saying that they would give me bad grades if I did not improve my handwriting because they could not read my handwriting, okay? They physically could not read my handwriting. That is how bad it was. Look at this. That is not good handwriting, but I can read it, okay? If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe because I'm ending the live in about 1 minute. So please be sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned for my next live stream. Thank you so much. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Fans, leave my live now. You're not funny. I don't want you here. Fan says, yap, 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 yap. Get out now. You're not funny. Starry, thank you for the super chat. Starry says, put me on the good student list. Of course. Fans, you sent 50 golden poop emojis. That's not funny. That's horrible. That's disgusting. Leave my live now. I do not want you here. I need to ban that. I need to find a way to ban that emoji. That's not funny. That's rude. Sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Sorry says, put me on the good student list. Of course I will, Sorry. No. No, I will not. Because you said rude things to me. Sorry, I'm putting you on the bad student list, actually. Goodman, I remember you. Welcome back. Goodman, thank you so much for that $10 super chat, Goodman. I am so sorry that you have not been having a good time in middle school. That is horrible. I really hope you do get through it. I hope you find something that makes you happy. You say it's because of bullying. So if you are getting bullied, you need to tell a teacher or tell an adult. That is not okay, Goodman, okay? Bullying is not cool, okay? Thank you, Goodman. I appreciate that. I hope you're getting better. I am rooting for you, Goodman. You are going on my good student list. Thank you. Fana, thank you for the super chat. Fana says, yo, Dumbo, I skipped school to watch your live. No, you cannot. Leave my live now. How dare you skip school? That's not funny. Leave my live now. Michael, thank you for the $5 super chat. Michael says, hi. Hello to you too, Michael. Thank you. Fans, thank you for the super chat. Fan says, not even L school, F school. Leave my live now. That is so inappropriate. Mr. Toby, thank you for the super chat. Toby says, what's up, Dora? I'm not Dora, but I'm doing great, okay? Please do not call me Dora. Thank you. Ooh. Jeez, I went longer than I thought I would. Man, my nose is really... I got an itch in my nose. Jeez. Unfortunately, thank you for the super chat. Unfortunately said, hey, put me on the good student list. I'll put you on the good student list because I'm about to end it. Thank you, unfortunately. You are on my... I had to abbreviate your name so there wasn't enough room. But thank you. I appreciate that, unfortunately. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Kylie says, I love school and I love your videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. Goodman, thank you for the super chat. Goodman says the teacher doesn't do anything. Go to the principal then, Goodman. You need to go to the principal or go to someone, your parents or something. Because that is not okay. Now, I'm going to be ending this live. I want to make sure I read every super chat. I don't want to end the live and... You know what I mean. Fan says, F school, leave my live now. It's not funny. Don't say that. Rachel, thank you for the super chat. Rachel says, I hope you get an A on the final test. I hope so, too. Thank you. Mimi, thank you for the $5 super chat. Mimi says, me and my sister point the middle finger at each other to say hi, so that reminded me when that person said hi. That's not funny. You should not be using your middle finger to say hello to anyone. That is rude. That is disrespectful. That is not school appropriate either. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Alex says, I love your videos. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Now, I am ending this live stream. This live stream is officially over. Now that the live stream is over, I want to do one more shout out to Do Tech, Tech sent a $200 red super chat. That's the number one largest one of the entire live stream. That means that Tech's name is going on the official Koi Dog honor roll. It's official. Tech is going to be named number 62 on the honor roll. Thank you so much, Tech, for that $200 red super chat. That is crazy. That is insane. The Funbot, thank you for that $5 super chat. Fun says, run away, help, run. No, do not run from me. I will catch you. Aspen, thank you for the super chat. Aspen says, Goodman, I know what you feel right now. Me too, my friend. I'm sorry to hear that, Aspen, but Goodman, there are people rooting for you. Don't worry. People in this live stream are rooting for you. People in life are rooting for you, okay? Fans, thank you for the super chat. Believe my live. I've had it with you. I'm ending this live now, so I'm actually going to kick you all out of my live. Once I end the live, I expect you all to subscribe to me and then go do your homework and study. Because it is a Monday night, which means that it is time for school tomorrow. I'm so excited to wake up and go to school, so please be sure to subscribe. I will go live tomorrow night. Do not worry. Tomorrow night at this exact same time, I'm going to go live. So please be sure to be there if you want to watch the live. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.